So, good morning, Los Santos. Here the side of George from Life Invader, a journalist, with my cameraman Zandre. So, today we are here to take interview of Mr. Nate Blakely, the new sheriff of SHP. So, hello, Mr. Nate. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic, man. Thank you guys so much. It is very fun being on this side. I have been on your side of the camera for majority of my career. It is very fun to be on this side for a change.
For sure. Like, I am also very happy to take your interview as sheriff. So,
hmm
would you like to tell us like how is your term going on and when it was started?
Yeah, okay. So I kind of got to a point where I had done over like a year of LI and and about my 2 years of being a citizen of the city. LI was my main focus, and then I did a gov term, started kind of getting interested in more legal side instead of the private industry within our city. Um, and then kind of when I was taking a break, I would find myself at like LSPD or some Leo organization. Um, and something just started like telling me like, dude, like let's try to be a Leo and let's try to do some good. I always try to go where I think the city needs me the most, you know? And I think a lot of people have been trying to call for a good uh like a good team of Leos, and I think we have had recently some pretty good terms with Leo state leaders, and I just wanted to continue that and do my best to continue to always improve the daily life of every citizen.
That's very good. Like if you're thinking that much about citizens, and I saw that when we were coming, there was Leo standing there for giving insurance at this time. Otherwise, like
Yeah.
I seen like in the previous terms or sometime like there is no Leo in this morning time, so that's why in this early. So I'm
Mhm.
really impressed with your work, your uh, punctuality. So would you like to tell us like what is your goal about SHP? Like what are you thinking about SHP to do further? Like this is
Right.
only the start. This is only the
Right.
start. You're going to take down full.
Yeah, this
So
is we just got past the 24-hour mark. So we're right here at the beginning. A lot of the beginning has just been paperwork, I'll be honest with you, man. Getting everything approved with the governor, with the other state leaders, to really like get our org the best chance. I think we were very successful with how quick and how efficient. I think, I've had multiple leadership opportunities. This is my sixth one. So,
that's impressive. That's
thank you.
impressive.
Thank you. Yeah. So, I'm no noob to starting an organization. I know what day ones are usually like. So, we were prepared. One thing I will say that I think has been interesting is I'm taking the hardest stance I ever have so far in my career of quality of people. That's actually what I think I'm really proud of the most right now. Um,
That's really good. Yeah.
yeah,
So
we're
would you like to tell us like how is your relations with other legal organizations leader like FIB leader and a governor and LSPD leader? How is your connections with them?
okay. Well, I am currently one of the luckiest sheriffs, because the legal state leaders that we have right now, um, I'm really happy to work with them. First of all, straight up, Ali. I mean, it's Ali Specter of FIB. Yeah, I mean, his history speaks for itself, right? What a great guy to have as a director. And I know Ali, and I've worked really hard with Ali. I've had a lot of jokes with Ali. So I'm close. It's easy to work with him, and we also know how to communicate with each other. So I think that'll really help when it comes to protecting citizens in high stress situations. Um, and so, with that being said, LSPD, Chief Diaz and I already cooking up some stuff together. We're already having meetings. We actually have a meeting tomorrow. Him and I are sitting down and we're discussing. Now, I don't know how it'll go. We'll see. but him and I are very excited to explore the idea of sharing joint jurisdiction so that troopers and police can kind of mix in and increase the amount of enforcement that you guys are seeing, just like on a daily basis.
Actually, actually, that is needed too. Like I was roaming around the city, and I saw that there was a data breach, and in that data breach, there was like very low numbers of Leos. I saw that, and
Yeah.
the gangsters were like shooting a lot, and so I was just thinking that what are Leos doing right now? But can we expect a little more activity from your side, like stopping them from doing these things?
So I think I want to say yes. I want to say yes because I know the team that I've already recruited, and I've hired two people tonight. Both of them are getting extreme like HR training right now. I the our entrance exam is one of the toughest that I think is like current entrance exam to join a Leo org out of FIB and LSPD. Um, I really enjoyed it. And I like the fact that a lot of people kind of struggle with it because it's partly also a vibe check as a state leader. Because I really like to work with people that can admit that they don't know an answer. I think that's a healthy thought process for a cop. If they don't
Yes,
if they don't know an answer, I'm tired of like people just like if they don't know the answer, they just scramble and they spew a lot of word vomit. Where I could just have an officer be like, "Why did you do that?" And it's like, "I did it because of this reason." Did you know that it broke this law? No, I did not. Okay, there is a punishment. Do you understand? I do. Okay. We don't need to have a whole monologue every single time a decision needs to be made. And I think that a lot of it comes down to uh kind of a gap in middle commands the city is facing. I can't tell you how many people, dude, I can't tell you how many people came to me and my deputies and they're throwing out, you know, old certificates and they're showing their old badges that they've gotten during their time, and they're all like police commanders or like chief of staff of Gov and FIB and also SHAP, like history of SHAP. And it's almost as if high commands themselves, the rank, are diluted and therefore less valuable to me as a current state leader making a decision for coming to hiring, you know? So a lot of the times, if everyone has a police commander rank, what I'm focusing on is then I'm hiring people who are knowledgeable. Like
that's the
it's
best thing. Yeah, that's the best thing. As like I have seen like I was like one day I was pulled over because of like overspeeding. That was, but my speed was 120.
mm-hmm,
So basic thing is like that SSP guy was not knowing any rules. What is the law? What is the legislation right now? Like we can go far 100 to 180, but they were not
mm-hmm.
knowing that. So
Can
like these mistakes are like very irritating to the citizens. Like
mm-hmm,
they are getting pulled over, they are getting fines because of nothing. So
mm-hmm,
like we can expect your leadership experience, like you were ex-governor, yes? Am I
mm-hmm,
correct?
correct. I am yes, I was
So
a 60-day governor.
oh, very nice. So like we can expect these mistakes will not repeat in your term.
I again, like I want to say yes. But I also want to say that people make dumb mistakes. It is hard when almost every interaction you have, when you pull someone over, you don't know if that person is going to drive away super fast or pull out a gun, um, and like just like full on put a shotgun in your face, and you don't know if you're gonna come home that night. I understand that police brutality and police misconduct has stained forever the reputation of Leos in the city. However, I would say that a lot of the unfortunate interactions that officers and citizens exchange in just comes down to a simple lack of training. Um, I again, not to go back to my previous point too much because I already went really in depth with it. There are
Yes.
there are too many people who are getting high commands quickly and aren't able to have the experience to really understand what it's like to be that like a corp like a colonel, or a major or a detective. They don't spend enough time in those roles to know the difference between what that feels like and what feeling like a chief of staff is, you know
Yes. Yes.
so
That's cool.
yeah, so I want to say that you will not see an SHAP make a mistake, but if he does make a mistake and you bring it to our attention, we will take it serious, we will care, and there will be punishments given. We will hold the troopers of SHAP viable, valid, and responsible for all the laws that you also have to face as a citizen. If they break it, they will be punished just like anyone else, and that is a promise on my leadership.
That's very very nice. Like we are impressed with your interview. Like we, and also we are like glad to take your interview. So
Mm-hmm.
with this note, we are going to conclude our today's interview. Okay.
Okay.
So we are concluding the interview by congratulating Nate for the term and giving you some luck to like spend a full term successfully. So.
Thank you.
Uh, so uh, see you. So see you Los Santos again in the another interview with my cameraman Zandre. Goodbye, Zandre.
Bye, Los
Bye.
Santos. Bye.